The way some of y'all get on Connor and Whitney Levitt's internet and act like people are forcing you to watch their pages. I realize in late stage capitalism we're all oversaturated with ads, but when you come on someone's business page and they talk about their business offerings in their video, that should not come as a surprise. It's not the plague in the bird box. And I'm only replying to this comment because it provides a great opportunity to talk about how you can do your part in clapping back at abusive business, how you can support small businesses even if you don't have money. A marketing tip of your own if you're thinking about starting freelancing or your own small business right now with all this fuckery in the job market. Sorry, Taylor, I'm gonna have to reintroduce myself. I'm Dr. Anna Schmidt. I research the unwritten rules of work for the working class and neurodivergence. I have a book coming out about how unwritten rules at work and office politics are not only a class and neurodiversity barrier, also running businesses into the ground and not effective. Most of my business is in workshops to train leaders on how they can address these unwritten rules and lead more effectively, and in coaching leaders and staff who are ready to become leaders on how to authentically navigate workplaces without being targeted for these rules. Services range from $15 a month to $209 an hour. Social media is a big part of my business. It is a big part of my marketing. I am a team of one, and I've contracted a self-published marketer, Rodney Washington, the unpublished creator, because I wanted to sell my upcoming book without giving more money to Amazon and Facebook. I'm all about the small business. If you don't have money, how do you support small business right now? We are in an attention economy. That's why you're being spammed with ads all the time. That's why these social media platforms literally try to sell views. You don't want to support a business or a specific creator? Block. Taylor, block me. Seriously, a lot of people get in the comments of people who say harmful things, like these career coaches who are telling you nothing's wrong with the economy, everything's fine, it's just a you problem. Instead of getting in their comments and fighting with them, that's just making them more famous. Block them. Tired of getting spammed by Amazon? Block them. Mad at Sephora because of their ad? Block them. Don't post about them. Don't tag them. Nothing. And by the opposite, which is why it's funny when you get rage bait comments, when there's someone you want to support, even if you don't have, like I said, my lowest service is $15 a month. Even if you don't have that, comment on our pages. That boosts us in the algorithm. That's why these rage bait comments actually end up helping us as creators, even if they're annoying. Some of the sweetest things I get are people commenting for algorithm, commenting for support, commenting to stay on your page. It really does help because these platforms reward people who get comments even more than likes. You see someone, you're about their mission, you're about their work, especially people who are artists and such, comment, comment, comment. Now for business marketing, something the unpublished creator taught me, because I'm a psychologist, I'm not a marketer. You have to have a free lead to get a paid lead, and those aren't going to be equal numbers. You're going to have way more free leads than paid leads. While Taylor thinks my video was just to sell a course, that would be my ideal situation. I'm not going to lie to y'all. If that is all I had done in this video, it wouldn't have over 30,000 views. This was about a 6-minute video that gave you a tangible tip on how to respond to people who are passive aggressive at work and talk about evading the traps of narcissists. Within that video, I talked about other resources I do have and other services I offer to continue to help with this problem on a more in-depth level. If I only made the video about my services, that video would have 10 views. If you don't deliver a value and a quick win in the beginning, people have no reason to trust that you can actually deliver results. In the attention economy where there's so many people putting out content, that's really important. So if you're thinking of going into freelancing or starting your own small business right now, it's a big part of content creation. It's very basic marketing. Again, that's not my field of expertise and not what I love doing. So you got to add the value, give a little bit away so that they can build trust with you and be entertained.